In a world obsessed with glamour and noise, sometimes the strongest souls are the quietest. The ones who carry the most pain walk with the most grace. On Born to Win Legend, we tell stories that go deeper than fame. Stories of silent strength, quiet battles, and unbelievable endurance. Today, we dive into the journey of a man who lost more than most and yet gave more than many. A man of stillness, of kindness, of depth. This is the story of Keanu Reeves. He was born on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon, to an English mother and a Hawaiian Chinese father. From the beginning, his life was marked by instability. His father walked out when Keanu was just 3 years old. What followed was a childhood of constant movement. From Lebanon to Australia, then New York, then Canada. New schools, new cities, no roots. And a heavy silence that followed him everywhere. He struggled with dyslexia. Learning was slow, difficult, frustrating. But Keanu wasn't meant for the classroom. He was meant for something bigger, something less defined. Hockey became his escape. On the ice, he found focus. He was so talented, people called him the Wall because nothing got past him as a goalie. But even that dream disappeared when an injury ended his chances at going pro. He could have lost himself in that disappointment. Instead, he turned to acting. Not for fame, not for glory, but for expression. For something real. He moved to Los Angeles at 20. He slept on couches. He took whatever roles he could. He didn't look like a traditional movie star. He didn't talk like one, but that was his power. He was different. In 1989, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure made him a household name. Audiences loved his goofy charm, his sincerity. But Keanu didn't want to be trapped in that image. He pushed himself. Took roles in indie films, Shakespeare, drama, action. He challenged expectations, quietly, persistently. And then came Speed, The Matrix, John Wick, each one iconic, each one unforgettable. Keanu became a global superstar, but fame never changed him. He walked red carpets in worn-out shoes, took the subway, gave away money quietly. Behind the camera flashes was a man shaped by deep pain. In 1993, his best friend River Phoenix died of a drug overdose in his arms. It shattered him, but he didn't run from grief. He held it, let it shape him. He met Jennifer Syme, the love of his life. They were expecting a child, but their baby, a daughter, was stillborn. The tragedy pulled them apart. 2 years later, Jennifer died in a car crash. Keanu's heart broke again, and this time, it didn't heal. He withdrew from the spotlight, not in anger, not in bitterness, but in sorrow. He carried his grief like a silent echo, never using it for sympathy, never using it for attention. He kept working, kept creating, kept showing up, but his greatness wasn't just in the films he made. It was in the life he chose to lead. He gave away millions of dollars from The Matrix to the crew, the stuntmen, the makeup artists, the people behind the scenes who never get the credit. He said money is the last thing he thinks about. He rides motorcycles through the night. He writes poetry. He listens more than he speaks. He's a megastar with no ego. A celebrity who never wanted to be one. He sits with homeless people on sidewalks, shares food, listens to their stories. He treats every crew member, every stranger, like they matter, because to him, they do. In a world chasing likes and headlines, Keanu Reeves is chasing peace. His pain didn't harden him. It humbled him. It made him gentle. His life could have been a tragedy. And in many ways, it was. But he turned that pain into compassion, into quiet power. He taught us that you don't need to shout to be strong, that you can lose everything and still remain kind. That success is meaningless unless you stay human. Keanu Reeves is not just a man who dodged bullets in slow motion. He is a man who faced life's darkest bullets, grief, loss, loneliness, and still moved forward with love. So if you're going through something and the world feels cold, unfair, or empty, look to his story. Know that you're not alone. Know that your silence has strength, and your scars have purpose. You don't need to be loud to be legendary. You just need to keep going, keep loving, keep being real. This is Born to Win Legend. If Keanu's journey reminded you that even the quietest hearts can roar with power, subscribe now. Because your story, like his, is still being written, one act of grace at a time.